All right, now this. Is Lady Liberty actually a man?
When I look at the photograph of his brother, the facial structure is basically the same. It's the straighter brow, it's the fuller lip, a different nose, and the kind of, troubled expression. He was brilliant, but he went mad. And so I believe that it was a way of making his brother still live in the world.
A controversial new theory suggests the sculptor who created the statue may have used his brother as his model rather than his mother, as is commonly believed. The idea is set out in a brand new series of Secrets of America's Favorite Places, the show which will air on the Discovery Family Channel tonight.
Well, Edward Berenson is a professor of history and the director of Institute of French Studies at New York University and is featured in the episode. He joins us now with his theory. Good morning.
Good morning.
So this artist would write letters to his mom frequently, and it was never mentioned in the letters that he was making Lady Liberty after his mother?
Never. He was a mama's boy. I mean, this guy, when he was in New York for years, he wrote his mother every single day. When I was writing my own book on the Statue of Liberty, I read those letters. They're at the New York Public Library. If he was going to model the Statue of Liberty after his mom, he would have told her that because she would have been really pleased. And if he wasn't going to do his mom and he was going to do his brother instead, we have that in the correspondence.
Tell us about Frederick Bartholdi, who sculpted the Statue of Liberty. What kind of a guy was he?
So he comes from a very prosperous family. He's a classically trained sculptor. That is, he's steeped in Greece and ancient Rome, ancient Egypt. He knows this stuff inside and out. And so the Statue of Liberty is clearly a Roman goddess of liberty. And that was explicit. He was influenced by all these other goddesses of liberty that came out during the French Revolution. To me, there's no way that the Statue of Liberty is male.
So whenever I hear something like this, oh, well, all this time it was the wrong thing, I just assume somebody was playing a prank on us. So when we hear this, are we supposed to think this French guy was pulling a fast one on the U.S.? Hey, I'm going to say it's a woman, but it's really going to be a guy, and they're not going to figure it out for a really long time. Or is it just that
he was a straight arrow, this guy? I really doubt it. And this was not a tongue-in-cheek gift. This was a really serious business. He loved the United States. He loved American liberty. He conceived of the Statue of Liberty when his government was a kind of dictatorship. And so the Statue of Liberty was going to be a gift to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the American Revolution. And he was going to do that by referring to really classical images of liberty. And those were always goddesses.
And is it possible that the Statue of Liberty transcends both femininity and masculinity? Well, and it's just a symbol of liberty?
That's a really great question, because I think there's no question she's a woman, but she's a very powerful woman. If you look at her closely, she is striding deliberately toward the ships that are coming in.
In a power pose.
And
in a power pose.
She's got a torch up in the air, and she's a solid. When she was built, she was the largest statue in the world, right? And so there's no question that she is a tough lady. She's a lady.
When did she turn green? Because she was...
Yeah, so her skin is copper, and copper oxidizes. And as it does that, it turns green. It takes about 20 years to do that. And so Bartholdi, as a classical sculptor, he thought he was putting up a bronze. He didn't actually realize it was going to turn, right? And he wanted it to look like a classic bronze statue. And it sat there for 20 years, and gradually it started turning green. And he was surprised. But I think that color is beautiful.
Yeah,
it's an amazing color. And it's a natural. It's not a paint job. This is a natural color.
So the show airs tonight on the Discovery Family Channel. Edward, we appreciate you coming in to give us your side of the story. Thanks so much.
Pleasure.
Thanks.
Thank you.